My reading notes from No Excuses by Brian Tracy. Most people think success comes from good luck or enormous talent, but many successful people achieve their accomplishments in a simpler way, through self-discipline. No Excuses shows you how you can achieve success in all three major areas of your life, including your personal goals, business, and money goals, and overall happiness. With these guidelines, you can learn how to be more successful in everything you do instead of wistfully envying others you think are just luckier than you. A little self-discipline goes a long way, so stop making excuses and read this book. Only about 3% have clear set goals and plans, and they accomplish about 97% of what is done. Hope is not a strategy for success. A wish is a goal with no energy behind it. The disciplined act of writing your goals, and your plans to accomplish them, and working on those goals daily will increase the likelihood of accomplishing them 10x. Your failure mechanism, that looks for the easy path, or fun and easy, works automatically, requires no maintenance. But your success mechanism is triggered by a goal. When you decide on a goal, it overrides the failure mechanism. People purpose-driven. You only feel happy and in control when there is a clear goal that you are working toward each day. So develop the skill of being a lifelong goal setter. 7-step method to setting and achieving your goals. 1. Decide exactly what you want. Be specific. 2. Write it down. 3. Set a deadline for the goal. There are no unrealistic goals, just unrealistic deadlines. 1. If you don't achieve your goal by your deadline, set a new deadline. 4. Make a list of everything you can think of to achieve your goal. 1. Henry Ford. Any goal can be accomplished if you break it down into enough small steps. 2. Whose cooperation and support will you need? What will you need to learn? 5. Organize your list by either sequence or priority. Use to develop a business plan. 6. Take action on your plan immediately. Don't delay. Procrastination is the thief of life. 1. Winners are action-oriented, willing to take action without guarantees. 7. Do something every day to move you a step closer to your goal. 1. Develops momentum, creates habit of working toward your goals. 10-step goal exercise. 1. Take out a clean sheet of paper. Write goals and date. 2. Write 10 goals for the next 10 months. Don't worry about how to achieve. 3. Select one goal. If you could achieve one within 24 hours, by magic, which one would you choose? 4. Circle it. 5. Then write at the top of a clean sheet of paper. 6. This is your new major definite purpose, organizing principle of your new plan. 7. Set a deadline and list everything you can do to achieve it. 8. Resolve to work on it every single day. Failure is not an option. 9. Mindstorm. Write your MDP at the top of paper. Then write the question, how do I achieve MDP? Below it. Now quickly write 20 answers. Unleashes creativity. 10. Pick an answer and take action immediately. We are what we repeatedly do. So, excellence is not an act. It's a habit. Aristotle. Your earning ability can either be an appreciating or depreciating asset. If someone is doing better than you today, it just means they have better learned how cause and effect applies to their major definite purpose. Without a commitment to excellence in your desired field, you will default to mediocrity. Or worse, the fact that someone has done something is proof that you can too. Every major change starts with a decision to do something different. Follow the leaders, not the followers. Look at the people at the top of what you want to do. What characteristics do they have in common? What do they do? How do they plan and organize their days? How do they walk, talk, and dress? How do they interact with other people? Who do they associate with? A Harvard study postulated that who you choose as your reference group can affect success by 95%. Use the top people as your role model, and emulate the things they do. All of the things they do. Most major companies invest 3% of sales into training and development. You should invest at least 3% of what you want to make. 3 steps to being the very best in your field. 1. Read 60 minutes on your field every day. Preferably before work. 2. Listen to educational audio programs in your car. 3. Attend courses and seminars in your field. Online courses at home. The average person puts in average effort at an average job and has an average life. It's been shown that just an extra 2 hours a day will move you to superior performance. You can rewrite your goals at the start of each day, put into the present tense. You will be more purposeful and determined. You will be more effective. You plan every day in advance. Treat every person like $1 million customer. Starting at home, with your family. They are your most important customers. The only difference between the hero and the coward is that he acts in the face of the fear. Feel of failure or loss robs us of taking action. Fear paralyzes action. Fear undermines happiness and holds us back. So, do the opposite. Act as if. To develop a quality you lack, act as if you have that quality in all circumstances. Affirm. Repeat I can do it with conviction. Visualize yourself as unafraid. Program subconscious. Act as if. Walk, talk, and carry yourself exactly as you would if you were unafraid. Law of reversibility. If you feel a certain way, you will act in a way congruent with that. So, if you act like someone with the skill/attitude/emotion you desire, you will acquire that skill/attribute. Do the thing you fear until it disappears. The 100 call method. Go out and call on 100 prospects as fast as they can without worrying about making a sale. One place has a prize for the person who gets rejected 10 times first each day. Your ability to confront and act in the face of fear is the key to happiness. My reading notes from No Excuses by Brian Tracy. Most people think success comes from good luck or enormous talent, but many successful people achieve their accomplishments in a simpler way, through self-discipline. No Excuses shows you how you can achieve success in all three major areas of your life, including your personal goals, business and money goals, and overall happiness. With these guidelines, you can learn how to be more successful in everything you do instead of wistfully envying others you think are just luckier than you. A little self-discipline goes a long way, so stop making excuses and read this book. Courageous Patience. The courage to stay the course when things are not going well. The time between going all in and when you start seeing results. Mark Twain. I worry about a lot of things in life, and most of them never happened. Persistence and self-esteem are directly related. Each time you persist and force yourself to continue on, even when feel like quitting, your self-esteem goes up. Each time you persist, you get better at persisting, and you eventually become unstoppable. Every time you go the extra mile, you put yourself on the side of the angels. Start by telling yourself, repeatedly, I'm unstoppable. Your responsibility to problems determines your success in the long run. Optimism gives you resilience. So, you must control and discipline your thinking. To double your production over the next year or less, use the law of threes. 1. Make a list of everything you do during a week, small and large too. Ask, which one thing on this list contributes the most to my job function? Circle. 3. Ask what the second is. Circle. 4. Ask what the third is. Circle. 5. Now discipline yourself to do those 3 things all day long. Concentrate on doing the thing that warrants your desired hourly rate. Watch how much time you spend on low-valued tasks, and not doing the things your boss would consider the most important. Resolve today to be the hardest working person in your business. Every day, you must have a single-minded focus on getting your goal accomplished, no matter what. If you continuously go to your boss and say, I'm all caught up on my work, I want more responsibility, you will be seen as the go-to guy. Birds of a feather flock together. So, dress like the bosses do. Do I look like one of the top people in my field? Leaders have vision. They then have the ability to project forward into the future where they want the organization to go, share it with others, and gain others' commitment to make that happen. You must think, act, and talk like a leader. You cannot raise morale in a business. It filters down. 7 principles of leadership. 1. Clarity equals most important. Must be absolutely clear about who you are and what you stand. 4. Your goals, objectives, and where you want to lead people to, must have a mission and a purpose. 2. Competence equals you must set the standards. Continually seek improvement. 3. Commitment equals must be absolutely committed to the success of the business and that the company will be the leader. Passion motivates and inspires. 4. Constraints equals must address the limiting factors. 5. Creativity equals open to new ideas of all kinds. Gives encouragement for improvement. 6. Continuous learning equals the best companies have the best trained people. 7. Consistency equals calm, positive, and confident under pressure. Keep fears and misgivings private. In control. 95% of entrepreneurs make less than $50,000 per year, and a vast majority doesn't take the time to thoroughly research all aspects of their business. Then you must identify your ideal customer, the exact person that can and will buy your product at the price you set. Then you need a marketing plan that will provide a steady stream of these people. Recommendations is the ultimate answer for long-term success. The average successful entrepreneur puts in 59 hours per week. Just plan that everything will cost twice as much, and take 3x as long. The purpose of a business is to create and keep a customer. Selling is the most important aspect of business. Nothing happens until someone sells something. Everything either helps or hurts sales. Must focus on generating sales every hour of every day. 75% of your time should be with your salespeople. Don't do paperwork during normal working hours, when you could reach customers. Ask yourself repeatedly, is what I'm doing right now leading to a sale? If not, stop right now and go do that. The biggest problem that telephone and outside salespeople face is rejection. So, we go through a series of displacement activities. Most common one is making fewer calls. According to Columbia, an average salesperson works 90 minutes a day. You are only working when you are ear to ear or face to face with people who will buy in a reasonable horizon. Spend more time with better prospects equals the key to success. Must realize that it's not personal. There is a laundry list of simple, normal and natural response in a normal business response. It has nothing to do with you. Success is to go from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. To double your sales, double the minutes you spend talking to prospects, instead of following the path of least resistance. You never know where your next sale will come from. So, you have to cast a wide net. You must plan and discipline yourself to stick to a plan of sales activity. Never let yourself have enough prospects to call in a given day. Always be looking for new prospects. Start your day early with an in-person, face-to-face sales call. Plan your day geographically. Many salespeople will spread out their calls so they feel like they are working when they are actually just driving around. You are only working when you are ear to ear or face to face with a possible client. Act as if your sales manager is around all of the time.